Sorry.
You made the opening incision with almost clinical precision. Took the heart out, found it wanting. Took the top off the head, removed the mind. What exactly was it you expected to find? I looked at you with sad eyes that said, it wouldn't have hurt half as much if you'd only waited till I was dead. Thank you. This is a poem dedicated to Brian Baker. It's not about Brian Baker, thank heavens, but I always read it if Brian is in the audience. He always reads an elephant poem, which he didn't read tonight for me, so. But I'll read Thank You. This is called Thank You. He called me a cunt. Oi, you're a cunt. I thanked him for the compliment. Couldn't conceive of anything more beautiful to be. Thank you. This is called When They Made You That Broke the Mold. I sit and gaze, amazed, as you create a rubber mold of your vulva. You ask me what I think, I blink and grin. It's something else, but what's it for? It's for you, because I love all the things that you do to it. I smile, well, alright. For years your masterpiece held pride of place above our mantelpiece. Created heated debate over how much was too much or how far was too far, as Ernie said, it oughtn't to be allowed. People were often affronted, but you, being you as was your wont, proudly declared, I am not ashamed of my cunt. It always made me smile. Years later we broke up and it ended up in an attic neatly packaged and covered with dried wild flowers. I wrote and asked if you wanted your vulva back. You wrote back and said, oh yes, in big bold capital letters. And so, like a Rosetta Stone, it was returned to its original owner with a little note attached that simply said, thank you for the gift of this and for loaning it to me for all these years. It was greatly loved and greatly missed and sealed with love and a single kiss. Thank you.
Sit down, Stin.
This is a poem called Ascailga, which means in Irish. My wife and I were longing to have a baby, and although we had much fun practicing, no baby had yet materialised. And we had a test after the test, and we were on one last test to see whether the fallopian, this is probably too much information, whether the fallopian, Ernie's getting sick, whether the fallopian tubes were clear. And that got delayed for 6 months, and it got delayed for another 6 months, and another 6 months, and then, fuck it, we just got pregnant, just waiting for it. So, I used to sleep down by my wife's belly, she was Finnish, and I used to sing to our unborn child, all the Irish that I didn't know suddenly came back to me, and I gathered it all around her, and I used to sing to my wife's belly. And my wife used to say, I don't know what you're saying, but keep doing that, it's making me go, and that's the effect I have on women, I just make them go to sleep. Very sad. I'll translate as I go along, so bear with me. It's called Ascailga in Irish. Dún the Sula, close your eyes. Cuddle galá ma grosív, sleep until day, my gentle love. Cuddle gasov, sleep peacefully, peacefully. I wrote gun galaxia is rocky gun green shafi. This moon will rise, this sun will set. Aragus groi goni, love and care always. Gach iha is gach law is gach iha. Every night, every day, every day, every night. Ma plurin, ma storin, ma murin, my little flower, my little treasure, my little darling. Akanish, but now, cuddle gasov gasiv, sleep peacefully, gently, gafanya and lay, until the break of day, the misha or the tave, with me by your side. Losing our baby late into the night, holding this little thing that only attempted to be human, unable to let go, I clasped the fetus tightly in my hand and buried it in the dawn of our local park under a recently planted red rose bush. In my grief, flower and baby became one, and night after night I climbed over high railings and even higher stars to talk to her in the dark in Irish. or sing my love is like a red, red rose, or cry, or cry. Almost got arrested one night by an Irish cop, drawn to the sound of Irish emerging from darkness. Guess he let me go because it wouldn't look good on a charge sheet. The defendant was talking and crying to a flower in Irish. Éist, éist, listen, listen. Dinna éigean ag cína. Someone is crying in a Dorcasan, in his darkness. Phil, Phil Aruno, oh ho, Phil Aruno is not immune. Philarum a kushla sto, oh ho, agus chifik to an glow. Okay.